Let me die out in the bones. It took me 13 years to bloom. They broke up, but he's alright. We'll be in town till late tonight. Dying in the bones. And I hate a hungry crowd, worst of them all. Talk the loudest, I guess I'll die out here with a hammer and a beer. Dying in the bones. So lead me out of that tall downtown. I have found everything I'll ever need. Real me. In the bones.
Previously on the Hush channel, we packed deep into the backcountry with the help of horses and our two favorite donkeys, Banjo and Rex. We divided our groups into two teams. As you saw in the first part of this series, we followed along with Casey and our hunt giveaway winner, Cooper, as he was able to notch his tag on his very first big game animal, and a great bull elk at that. This is part 2. Starting out where we split up in the last video, Eric is the tag holder and has 5 days to make it happen, starting now.
Elk are fun to hunt because they sure are easy to glass.
Yeah, they can sure hide too if they get
They
in the
can.
thick.
There's no doubt about that. But when they're out, like, you can
They
see
pop.
them. Isaiah just glassed the first bull, so let's check it out. Looks like a nice little 5-point. From what I could tell, one antler's kind of waving in the sun. It looks like a 5-point frame. We've got some really harsh lighting for glassing this direction in the evening. But as soon as that sun goes down, we'll have another 30 minutes of really, really good glassing. This bull's just kind of sliding into the thick timber, so on to the next. Not a shooter.
Couple bulls already found over across the way in the shade. Just heard a bugle too and down in the canyon. Can't really tell what they are. We don't have the best. The sun's kind of setting out here. This place is going to be incredible to glass in the morning. We'll have the sun behind us, but a little harder to see right now until it goes down. But man, this country is big and rugged, I'll tell you that. Going to be some work to get out these bulls. If we kill them in some of these spots, I can tell you. And we're going to be happy that we have old Rex and Banjo.
Quick stop line. They say hello every time. No concern for politics.
Right in the crease.
Come on home, I'll check for tests. Love me gently in the bones. Why does everyone I know have somewhere else to go? Won't you look up from your hands? Let's be still while we still can. Stay a while out in the bones. So lead me out of that talk downtown. I have found everything I'll ever need. Real me. In the bones. Let me die in the bones. It took me 13 years to bloom. I'm beat up, but I'm alright. I'll be in town till late tonight.
Yeah, we just
Die in the bones.
Evening number 1, man. It came and it was gone real quick. Like I said earlier, glassing this direction isn't the best scenario, but we saw a good handful of bulls. There is a bull or two in here that Isaiah has seen, and we didn't see him tonight, so they're probably in one of these little cuts just hiding on the backside of the ridge. But maybe tomorrow with a different angle, maybe with the sun coming in at a different angle, we get our eyes on some new bulls and find some of those shooters. But I just got word from Casey. They found a big buck, big mule deer buck.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, nice little cheater buck. So hopefully those guys found some elk. We're going to meet up in camp, cook some dinner, and, make a game plan for the morning. That'll be nice. Good morning, good morning. Check this out, dude. Peanut butter, honey, and jelly. That's for later. Just waking up on opening day. Tell you what, it's late October and man, it's so warm. Like I don't even feel like I need this long sleeve. I'm gonna throw it on anyways. Hopefully the bulls are a little more active in the morning than they are in the evening. But Riker and Isaiah made a game plan last night. It's gonna be fun. We got 2 tags in camp, guys. It's gonna be a killer day.
Riker, Eric, Matt. Ready? Break.
Dude, new team, man. I knew it, dude. The guides are throwing curveballs at us left and right. They wouldn't tell us the plan. They're still not telling us the plan. They switch guides, switch groups. So today we've got same group, different guides. Riker's coming with us. He's taking us to, I don't know, you got a name for this zone or what?
Oh, we can't say that on camera.
Neverland.
Neverland. Big country. Lots of bulls.
Yeah,
All right.
it's gonna be steep.
I'm excited to see that. I'm excited to see some new country. It is going to be cool because last night the sun just wasn't in our favor to where we were glassing. This morning it should be perfect, right?
Yeah.
So we got Bmack packing extra water for the team. He says last year it took his client 17 miles on opening day, this guy.
Yeah.
Casey told me that this morning, and then I walked out of my tent and they were like, so yeah, you guys are going with Riker today. I was like, we're going to need more water, boys.
Is it necessary though? I thought there was like hundreds of bulls up here, dude. Right here. I should say elk because there could be some cows, but ripping a bugle and a big chuckle, so maybe it's a big bull and some cows. I didn't think we were going to get a rut hunt. That's cool. Alright, I know we've got a group of like 5 up here. And with 2 bulls and some cows. And then to the right of them there is a kind of a bull that was solo. 6x5. I think the 6x6 is down in the bottom, but Riker's already mentioned that it's not what we're looking for. So, just gonna give this a good look before we move on. But we've got bugles and cows and bulls. It's kind of crazy, late October. It's not really what I was expecting on this hunt, but a nice bonus for sure.
There's literally elk all over down there. On to the next spot. I think we've seen more bulls than I can count already. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, probably 15. Like a dozen to 15 bulls already. Riker's pretty excited about getting up here, so he must have a spot he likes. We've got 8 elk right up here to our left. I think there's a bull in the trees, but I can't tell. They're all bulls? Mucho grandes? We've got a big canyon ahead of us. Majority of it is all burnt up, so we're gonna pick it apart for a minute, see if we can't find some bulls. Man, how is it the end of October in the high country right now? Look at the sweat stains. Is it back even worse?
Yeah.
So hot. It doesn't feel, it feels like archery season up here, but we just got back from our morning hunt. I'd say we saw 100 elk between all the cows and small bulls and bulls. Probably 25-ish bulls. And Riker says he's not liking the numbers. He says we need to see more elk, more concentration of them. Like, dang, dude, we saw 100 elk. So we're going to take a rest, hopefully link up with the other crew, Cooper and Casey and his Dax and Isaiah, see what they saw. But yeah, little rest, regroup, hydrate up, and get back after it in a little bit. Evening hunt, guys. Round number 2.
We haven't introduced Riker yet.
We haven't even introduced Riker?
Nope.
Guys, check this out. This is my buddy Riker Graham.
How's it going?
Same shed hunt that I was telling you about Isaiah like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Anyways, these guys invited me out to a shed hunt. His dad dropped us with the horses and mules probably.
Yeah.
And we just cleaned house for like 4 days. That was that first trip that I did with these guys. That video's on the shed tour too. So yeah, just like every time I've come out here to hang out with Isaiah, he's with Riker. So it's been like a group thing each and every time. Sounds weird. But yeah, that's Riker Graham. He's a full-time now, officially as of 2 weeks ago. Full-time working in the guiding business.
Yep.
He had I'd say like, well, I don't know, 9 to 5, 7 to 3, normal type of job-ish.
Full-time engineer.
Just ended. Yep.
Yeah,
Full-time
engineer and gonna do this full-time. So
I was asking him earlier as we were hiking, I was like, so like throughout the day, like today and yesterday, is it just kind of like crossed your mind? That's a big switch because he went to school for it and everything. It's a big switch to go from corporate America to guiding full-time and the autonomy and the freedom. And I think the number one thing, the first thing he said was, yeah, I think about it all the time. Like, what do you think? He's like, it's how lucky I am and glad I am to be up on the mountain and not at a desk right now.
yeah, it's a blessing to be up here.
That hits hard. So a little change of plans. He's got a good glassing knob that he really likes. So it's kind of a big picture. We're not going to be in tight anywhere, you know, hunting any specific little canyon. We're just going to be back and glassing a ton of country.
Yeah.
He's killed some good bulls in there, seen some good bulls in there. So if we can see him tonight, we'll get on them. And if not, at least we see a shooter bull, we can be on him first thing in the morning.
Let's get it.
Now let's go. Turns out Riker's quite the hiker also.
Yeah, wow. He said, He's like, I think Riker's name is spelled R-H-I-K-E-R, and the R is silent. It's actually just Hiker. We're over 5 miles in it today already.
He took a client last year 17 miles in one day to kill a bull, and she freaking crushed it. She got it done. But he's a hard worker. He's great behind the glass. Both he and Isaiah are freaking fun to be able with. So hopefully we can find a bull that gets Eric excited tonight.
Ooh, there's a nice buck under that elk.
New spot, kind of top of the world here on this glassy knob, because it gives us almost a 360-degree vantage point. We sat down for 12 seconds and saw our first elk.
Well, it's 5:30 p.m. We've been out on this knob for the last hour or so and glassed a bunch of elk. We've got a group right below us, some cows, and I think a nice 5x5. It's kind of funny because there was a cow having to stare down with a nice mule deer buck, a pretty solid 3x3, I think. The right side almost looked like a fork, but I think it had a front fork that was just really small. But then there's just a lot of elk moving around in these shady sides. Seems to be where all the elk started moving early. Just thick oak brush. Bunch of different cows, bunch of small bulls. Still no shooters, but we've got over an hour left of daylight. So we're gonna stick with it. Pretty country up here, you can see a lot of stuff. It's just a numbers game, trying to find the right bull. My goal is to hang out with my pals, learn a thing from Riker and Isaiah, hanging out with them. And honestly, I want to see Cooper get his first bull. I really, really hope that however this falls and plays out, that I'm there when Cooper gets his bull. But we've got 2 tags, so we got to divide and conquer. But making sure he has a good hunt, he is the winner of our elk hunt experience. And then just hanging out with the guys, that's a big goal. A bull would be icing on the cake.
Got some elk up here on the trail. Do you want to try to go film them, Maddie?
Well, that was a fun night. We just made it back to camp. I'm excited to see what the other guys saw and hear their stories of their evening hunt. I've got myself some peak refuel. Got the Chad Mendez bison mashers. Gonna cook those up for dinner. It's one thing that's never changed about me. First one to camp, first one to cook. You know it. Let's go.
Buenas tardes, hermanos y hermanas. Do you guys ever leave camp? Just kidding. Well, tonight was a little bit slower than it has been, but we still saw a bunch of elk. We saw probably 5 bulls. Saw 4 bears, like big bears too. And then Isaiah lets me know that you can just buy an over-the-counter bear tag, and I was like, "What the heck, dog?" And then we moved on from that. But fun night. It was a little slower, like I said, but I think it's an absolutely phenomenal first day for Cooper on his elk hunt. So I think it's just gonna get better from here on out. And I'm sweating like one of the phrases that people use about sweating a lot, you know.
I'm so ready. Are you ready?
Rounding up the troops, guys. So Coop, Casey, Isaiah, all those guys, they headed out. We're gonna go the opposite way and make a pretty good push this morning. So Riker says we have no plans of coming back to camp. So we packed the snacks up, plenty of water for an all-day hunt, and headed to some area that looks really tough to get to. So if anybody was hunting it from the bottom, they got a dang good push going up, which I doubt there'll be anybody over there. And we have endless terrain to glass. I don't know, for me it looks like country where a big old bull would just go pull off the cows and go rest up and do his thing. So I'm hopeful. I feel really good about today. Between the two groups, something's going down today. Yeah,
Our knob.
there's one on the face and then there's one on the skyline, like down.
See where that knob is?
Yeah.
Oh, there's one right there.
We've got a group of 4 bulls to our right, rags. We looked at those real quick. We just spotted these ones. I see at least 2. Trying to confirm exactly what they are. Riker's got the scope out, so on to the next. I think if we keep going on this trail, we'll be able to glass some new spots and keep an eye on him. Possibly someone shooting at that bull. Still standing there.
They're just reloading. They emptied their
I
mag.
think they're just reloading right now, yeah.
That was another hit.
Well, he shot him while he's tumbling then.
I think it's a delay.
Oh, yeah.
Delay, but we watched
Yeah, they got him. Our bull is dead.
So, the best bull so far we've seen is no longer with us. Congrats to the hunter.
The 4th, that just might be broke, but he's got the unders, fellas. Dude, this one's got the fronts you want. While we were sitting there watching that nice 6-point, just checking him out, thinking we'd keep an eye on him, suddenly gunshots rang out. I think the first 4 missed him. The bull just didn't know what to do. He was really confused. He went up the hill a little bit, and then the hunter shot again and just dumped that thing, and it took a tumble, like out of our view, so that bull was killed. After watching that bull tumble, we hiked around the ridge. We've got a new glassing point into a brand new canyon. A nice bull down here, guys. He's got the fronts that I really, really love. He's not strong in the back at all, but he's got some really good unders, 1s, 2s, and 3s. And then we got a group of cows right here that could possibly have a bull with them that Bmack is taking a look at. So we're just trying to pick it apart. Matt just eyeballed a bull right here in the oak brush, 5-point. So we're really just like checking everything as fast as we can. This bull is pretty sweet, 1s, 2s, and 3s, and then there's not a whole lot going on. Well, one thing I said I'd do when I got here was listen to Riker and listen to Isaiah and what they think as far as bulls and quality. And Riker says that's a shooter all day, so we're gonna make a move on him. Big fronts bull. You guys know me, I like the big fronts, so I actually like this bull a lot more than that last one that got shot. Not just saying that because he got shot either. I do like the big fronts. This guy's got those. Well, guys, been an eventful morning. It's safe to say that we're in the zone. The first nice bull we saw, like we told you, got shot. Came over into the next basin and glassed this big unders bull. Decided to make a move on him and ran into a pair of other hunters, one with a tag, one that was helping his buddy. We're like, yeah, we're heading off into the canyon, shoot this bull. And he's like, well, you know, we were going to bet him and maybe make a play on him tomorrow. He's been out there for the last 3 mornings. It's kind of like, all right, man, if you guys are going to make a play on him tomorrow, we'll back out. Well, we must have inspired them or something. By the time we got to the next ridge, they're shooting at him. So hopefully they got him. I think they shot 4 or 5 times. It doesn't sound like hits on our side, but it's always kind of different. So there's a group of hunters. Those two, they're down on this bench, exactly the same play we were going to do, going after the same bull we were going to make play on. So the 2 bigger bulls that we saw today at this point have either been killed or shot, which I doubt there will be anybody over there. Well, we moved on to a new spot. This is a big rock cliff outcropping that we're sitting on, and it actually provides a really, really good view of these 2 canyons below us. As soon as we got here, Matt glassed up some elk. Looks like there's a couple of small bulls and then a group of cows, so we're going to keep an eye on them. But these elk, surprisingly, even with how hot it is, they're moving in on the north slopes. 4 p.m. they're starting to get up and move, so there's always a chance. We're going to stick to the glass and see if we can pick out a big bull.
Bull down, boys.
Coop kill.
Just got a text from Case.
Casey sent us a text that bull down. First bull down of the trip. Sounds like Cooper just is going to be able to wrap his tag around his very first bull elk, which is pretty incredible. We've been working hard, hiking a lot of miles, trying to turn up something that got him excited, and it sounded like his trigger finger was extra itchy today. So they found one that he really liked, and they've been sitting on him for a lot of hours. So great to see that text come through, bull down. Be able to get down hopefully to him, get some good photos, and then start the arduous process of getting him out of that hole. One
cool.
down, one to go, buddy.
Yep. Should we make it 2 and just go down and shoot that one? Let the donkeys rest. Yeah. That's cool.
Yes.
Coop shot his first bull, man. Said that in the beginning of this hunt. Like, one of the big goals was to make sure he had a good time and a good hunt, and he got his first bull. And it sounded like they bedded this bull, been patiently waiting for him to stand. 400-yard shot. And I don't know what happened after he first shot, but sounds like Brian said he gets to wrap his tag around his first bull elk. That's why you put in for our elk hunt giveaways, guys. This could be you living the dream up here. Super stoked for Coop, man. That's awesome. Wish we were over there.
I mean, Riker could probably get there in about 12 minutes. He's trying out for the Olympic team in the summer of 2028 for speed walking. And the way he's training to prepare for the Olympics is above elevation, 9,000 feet elk hunting. It's honestly brilliant. What most Olympic athletes are above 7,000 feet in elevation. So we're going to root him on when he makes it. But he's a fast hiker. Matt and I are just getting curb stomped. Just going at our casual, 2 to 3 mile an hour pace. Nice. Just got a good sweat. Nothing too crazy. Riker and Eric are just always 100 yards ahead of us.
Just jogging. One more ridge, fellas. One more ridge.
But it's okay. They get there, they scout it all out, find the good places to sit down for us, then we settle in, and then we go to the next one.
Damn. That's sweet.
Get it, man. Get it.
Nice, dude.
Nice work, dude.
First bull?
First bull.
First ever big
First
game
big
animal.
game, man.
Oh, dude, that makes it even cooler. Nice work.
You guys watched 2 bulls die today?
Yeah, the last one, and I was like, dude, that's a level above everything we've seen. We should probably keep an eye on him just in case. All of a sudden, boom, boom. Put the glasses up and just see him tumbling. So we're like, dude, we better hustle over to the next canyon. Look down the next canyon. I'm like, dude, that one's got some big unders. He's pretty cool. Like, Riker's like, I would tell any of my clients to go shoot that bull. I was like, all right, we better head down. So we head down and just hit the backbone, and 200 pop up. Hey guys, what are you doing? We're like, oh, we're gonna go kill that bull. He's like, oh man, we've been watching him for a few days. We were gonna try to stalk him tomorrow morning or put him to bed. Like, well, if you're gonna go after him, we'll just back out and let you guys go down there, dude. We didn't make it to the other side, and all of a sudden, we looked down there and we could see them right on the flat bench where we were gonna go. And that guy shot his. So the 2 big bulls we saw today both got killed.
Well, and they shot him. And
So we're not going down the backbone.
Okay guys, day 3. We got like 30 to 40 mile an hour winds up here on the top. The weather's calling for it just to get steadily worse and worse. So man, we need to find a freaking big bull quick. We're seeing some elk. We just got to find the right one. Man, guys, it's so windy. Like, you get your optics up. Regroup, make a game plan. I think we're going to drop some elevation tonight and try to get down into some of this juniper, rocky, ledgy country. Try to find a big old bull that's worked his way down there. So that's it. Well, it's evening of day number 3, and we got out here early, and surprisingly, elk are moving all over. We've got a big north slope across from us. We've located some cows, 3 bulls, one of them that's pretty nice, and sounds like the other guys are glassing up a bull. Isaiah sent us a video of a really nice, it's a 5-point, just barely with little G5s, 6x6, but a 5-point mainframe, and that's a cool looking bull. And guys, take a look at this video. I don't know what's going on with his package, but that looks so uncomfortable. But that bull is honestly the top 3 of what we've seen on this hunt. Kind of crazy maybe to even let him walk tonight, but we're gonna put him in the back pocket, keep glassing this big canyon. We got cuts on both sides where it's already shaded, and the elk are starting to move around. So just more and more glassing, guys. Trying to get that 1 in 100 bull like we said earlier. It's not as easy as it looks when you're seeing like 50 to 100 elk a day, but there's some good ones in here. We know there is. Well, we just got an update, guys. Bmack and Isaiah are in another canyon. I think they're 1 canyon north of us. They've been glassing some good bulls. They just sent us a video of a 6x6, which just off the bat is already levels above what we've been seeing. It looks like a shooter, so we might be grabbing our stuff and making a move. I don't know if we have enough time. I'm not sure the scenario, but we got a 6-point on video, and his back end is probably the best we've seen so far. Can't really tell on his fronts, but with a back end like that, as long as he's got fronts, he's a shooter. That's 2 solid bulls tonight. Actually 3, including this one, so things are looking good, guys. We might be getting our stuff and getting out of here.
So he's right there. So we just gotta drop down, go down that ridge, shoot across.
We're out of here, guys. We got a shooter. Let's go. See if we can make this happen. Check it out, guys. We got an update. Look at that bull. Been wanting to find a bull that had a frame like that this whole hunt. We got one. Now it's time to just get over there. Isaiah said he hasn't moved but 10 yards. So hopefully he's comfortable where he's at, because we've got some ground to cover. I got him. Right there. I see him. This will be perfect. Keep going. I see one of the bulls. Hey, there's a little edge right there. Or do you want to drop lower? What's that? There's a little edge right there, but there's not much to chew. There's still a little bit out there. Yeah. Just got eyes on one of the 2 bulls. I'm not sure which one it is, but I'm guessing it's like 400 yards, maybe a little more. Oh, this little lookout right here looks perfect. Nice little bench with a amazing view. We've got to be able to see these bulls right up here. If these bulls are like right across, this is going to be perfect. Yep, looks like Riker got him. Right here at the bottom. This is going to be perfect. 344. Should I wait? Should I wait?
No, I'm shooting right there.
Okay. When I feel comfortable, I'll shoot.
What's that?
I'll shoot when I feel comfortable.
All right, squeeze the trigger.
Okay.
Reload.
Is he hit? Oh, he just took a dive down there. What's this part? Could you tell where?
Couldn't tell.
Oh, this was it. Oh, it's perfect, dude. It's freaking perfect. It's perfect, bro. It's a little low. A little low, but I think with that angle. Dude, it's perfect. A little low. But his vitals, I think, are going to be pushed up to his chest. Felt good. I mean, I hit right there where I was aiming, dude. He's dead. I'm feeling good about it. Nice work. Quarter two, but man, he just gave me that front shoulder right there, and I just slid one right in between. Yo, B. Thanks, dude. Yeah, we saw him bail down to the bottom, and he looked like he was hit perfect. You can see him dead. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Nice, dude. Bmack. Nice. Heck yeah, dude, I felt so good. Thank you. We're going to make it down there for some daylight pics. Yeah, you will. We will be.
We're in a hole.
It'll be worth it, though, man. Thank you, guys. Nice spot. Later. They could see him down there and they piled up. Riger. Dude, Matty Ice. We've been waiting for a bull just a little next level.
Are those bulls fighting?
Oh, dude. Dude, that was sweet. 340. Kind of a frontal shoulder, and I think I hit right in between the shoulder and the neck, and it just went right into the chest cavity, and it just made his whole body buckle, and then he's just gone.
Oh, we got some work.
Dude, we got some work. He's at the
so far
bottom.
down
He's at the very bottom. Oh, man, that was fun, dude. What a fun few days of hunting with these guys. Cooper got his first bull, which is awesome. First big game animal. We just killed an upper level bull on this unit for this time of the year. Not broke. Just a gorgeous 6x6.
Pretty bull.
Pretty bull. We're going to get down there with a little daylight, guys. Try to check them out. Get some photos and get working on them because we got a lot of work getting out of here. I don't know what the plan is. That looked mule friendly, donkey friendly to me. That walk to here at least. Head down. That was the first bullet I shot at an animal with my new Weatherby 280 Ackley improved. We went to Thompson Long Range and got these dialed. He was 240, so I was like, Matt, should I dial? He's like, no.
340.
340. We're zeroed in at 300. I just put it a little high on his shoulder. Still on body, well on body. And we smoked him. So, feels good to get a first animal with this gun. This is our new Hush rifle. Bulls are piling into their winter range.
We have to carry it 3,000 vertical feet.
Big old yellow body. Whoa.
These bulls are living on a steep face, man. Only thing that saved them from going probably any further was this old juniper tree. Super, super pretty bull. Awesome bull. We've got a lot of work to do tonight, guys. Holy cow, he crashed through this thing. Oh man. Freaking elk, dude. They're so dang big. He got a couple chip points on his right. His G1 and 2 are chipped. I'm not sure if that's from the fall or not. Awesome bull, man. Riker, that was fun, dude.
It was a lot of fun.
Talk about a team effort. That was cool. With the spotter up high, we would never have seen these elk because we're on the south face of this ginormous canyon. By the way, that's the top of it up there. Oh, check him out. Oh, I kept saying, like, it's gotta be a nice 6x6 frame bull up here somewhere.
Man, look how he webbed.
We found him, yeah. That's
that mass measurement.
his 1 and 2s are like connect at the bottom. Got to do a lot of fun adventures with Riker and Isaiah, picking up elk sheds.
Yeah, now we finally got to hunt with each other.
Yep, I finally made it happen, man. It's been years and years in the making. It was actually Riker's idea he called me up. He said, hey, I got an idea. Let's do a hunt giveaway. And that's where the conversation started.
Yep.
So lucky for us, we made it happen. Had Coop in camp and his brother Dax, Killer Camp, Bmack, Matty Ice, Casey, the whole Hush crew's up here. We got Hubs up here filming too. So killer group of guys. Jace with the donkeys. I don't know how the heck we're getting this thing out of here. But we got some work to do, guys, so we're gonna start cutting up.
Lead me out of that tall downtown. I have found everything I'll ever need. Real in the boom. I met a girl deep in the city. She says she don't mind sitting with me. I let my troubles float away. I have myself a simple day. Dying in the booms. And how I miss the quick stop line. They say hello every time. No concern for politics. Come on home, I'll check the text. Love me gently in the boom. And why does everyone I know have somewhere else to go? Won't you look up from your hands? Let's be still while we still can. Stay a while out in the boom.